Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're jumping into the dramatic comedy Software Blues, a movie that really pulls back the curtain on the intense, super high-pressure lives of software engineers. Right from the get-go, the film hits you with this piece of advice from a friend. It's pretty cynical, right? But it perfectly sets the stage for this ruthless corporate battle we're about to see, where ambition can get really ugly really fast. So our main guy is Bhargav. He's a software engineer who is completely obsessed with winning the Best Employee of the Year award. And for him, this isn't just about a pat on the back. It's his golden ticket to a new life in the US. It's everything. But, that dream is a million miles away from his day-to-day reality. What he's actually dealing with is a constant grind of endless bugs, deadlines that seem totally impossible, and his team lead, Yaksha, constantly breathing down his neck. And it's not like Bhargav is the only one in this pressure cooker. He's got rivals. There's Pradeep, a major workaholic who also has a secret crush on the boss. There's Nand Kishore, the solid, dependable guy who actually won the award last year. And then there's Rajesh, who's somehow been faking his way through the job for 3 years. All of them are trying to impress the same no-nonsense team lead, Yaksha. Okay, so while Bhargav is clawing his way to the top, his roommate, Swami, is just trying to get his foot in the door. And his story, well, it shows us the other side of the tech world, the absolutely desperate struggle of just trying to get hired. Get this, Swami is on his 72nd interview. This is after 3 years of being jobless. His whole journey just paints his picture of how brutal and, frankly, how weird the tech hiring process can be. And this is where it gets really interesting. The movie basically lays out this unofficial playbook for getting a job. It's this whole system of special coaching centers, creating fake resumes with experience you don't have, and sitting through just bizarre interviews, all just for a chance. So with all this pressure mounting, Bhargav hits a breaking point. He starts thinking about his friend Pichai's advice, pull others down. And he makes a decision. If he can't outcode his rivals, he's just going to have to take them out of the game. And he doesn't just wing it. This is cold and calculated. He literally studies his competition, finds their weak spots, and hits them right where it hurts. For Nand Kishore, it's his workaholism. For Pradeep, it's that crush he has on their boss. Bhargav weaponizes their own personalities against them. It's actually pretty twisted. He pretends to be Pradeep's best friend, giving him advice, even helping him buy a gift for Yaksha. But it's all a setup to make him miss a huge client presentation. That way, Bhargav can swoop in at the last second and look like the hero who saved the day. Okay, so you have to be wondering, why is he going to all this trouble? Why is he so incredibly desperate to win this award and get to the US? Well, it's not just about his career. The real reason is tangled up in a secret past he has with the one person at work who can't stand him, his boss, Yaksha. See, their whole relationship, before they were even colleagues, was built on a massive lie. When they first met, Bhargav was jobless, but he told her he was a big shot at Infosys just to impress her. And that lie, it comes back to haunt him in a big way. And you can see just how fast it all fell apart. They meet, he lies, they rush into a marriage to get her family off her back, and then, right after they're married, he tells her the truth. She's completely betrayed and leaves him. So this award, it's not just a trophy. It's his crazy, desperate plan to prove he's finally become the man he pretended to be all those years ago. All right, so Bhargav's schemes are working. He's this close to winning. And then the plot takes a huge twist. The entire project they've been working on is about to collapse because his critical code, the stuff he wrote, has just been deleted. And of course, who gets the blame? Bhargav. I mean, it was his computer login that was used to delete everything. In a moment of perfect, terrible irony, the guy who's been manipulating everyone else is now getting framed. It looks like it's all over for him. But here's the twist. The real villain is a senior manager named Vamsi. Turns out he was playing a much bigger game, and he was paid a fortune by a rival company to destroy the project and set Bhargav up to take the fall. But instead of just giving up, this crisis becomes Bhargav's one real shot at redemption. And this time, he doesn't do it by tearing people down. He gets his friends together, and they work day and night to rebuild the whole thing from scratch. And with some unexpected help from Yaksha, they expose the real traitor and end up saving the entire company. So, after all that, the backstabbing, the lies, the insane pressure, believe it or not, things actually work out for our guys in the end. I mean, think about it. Bhargav becomes the company hero. He gets a second chance with Yaksha, and in a really great final move, he uses his new position to get all his struggling friends jobs, finally helping them break into the industry that almost broke him. The movie wraps up with a nice, happy ending for our heroes. But it does leave you with this one big question. Sure, one person can succeed, can even find redemption. But does that really change the toxic, high-pressure system that created these software blues to begin with? Some to think about.